Hey guys, Aidan here from Lil Red Dice, and I'm the Blacksmith Prince. So, today we're going to be making some Halloween dice, and I have my orange gloves on to fit, and I have my dad here to help explain things.
Where'd you get your candy corn beads at?
Joann's.
How much were they?
Only $2.50, very nice.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so,
If you look, they do have holes in the top and the bottom, because they did have a string through them, because they're meant to be like in a necklace or something like that.
okay. What's the glitter you use?
It's Brie Reese Iridescent Glitter.
Okay, I've noticed you like using that.
It's very nice. A little of it goes a very long way when making dice.
Okay. Was there anything else you're going to put in here to make your dice stand out a little bit more?
The dried flower petals that I got from Supporter, they are very nice, and they were actually colored to be orange and green-ish with yellow too, and they just look like candy corn too. So we put those in there just because it's going to be a clear resin, so we want to add a little bit more color to it.
That's what I found on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
How much resin do you use to mix up your batch of dice and your unicorn?
50 milligrams.
50 milliliters?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good number. And that does your unicorn that you make and the seven dice?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a two-part resin, so we had the hardener and the actual resin itself.
Okay. Oh, scraping it out like always. That's good.
Just the usual.
Do you like the molds the way they are, or is there anything different? I see that purple up in the corner. That was from one of your last sets, huh?
Yes, it's also very nice.
We mixed up a little too much resin for that, and we just have nice little blank.
We had a ton. That's also probably why we ran out of some of it.
Yes. This is actually the last video that's coming out because we're waiting on resin to come.
Yeah.
So the reveal will be today, and that way. So Aidan films his videos on Saturday. He films them, he puts them in the pot, and then the next Saturday he pulls them out of the pot.
So that they're ready for that day.
So they're ready for that Saturday video. So, and today I know you're making a video about, you're going to introduce the friends that I have that help you do all these things.
Yes. They are the ones who make the boxes and actually do the filming for this, so huge thanks to them.
Yeah, so I noticed you got on Dice Making Discoveries and let people know that I fractured my thumb trying to drill out your box.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
This is why I don't leave you alone.
Yeah. Well,
Especially with power tools.
Exactly. But luckily we have some friends. I have some friends, and you have friends from the game store that we've met that are great. How long do you mix your resin for?
As long as it needs to be, so we can get it up there, and it takes about 5 minutes to be fully mixed. And well,
okay.
So you gotta shake up your pearl too.
Why do you shake up your glitter pearl?
Just so it's all mixed up, so it's even. The glitter can be in all bits of.
And I see you have your unicorn blanks up in the top corner.
Yep.
That's good. And there's already candy corn in there.
Yes, because that one we don't need to wait to be halfway, so it'll harden.
Okay, it looks like you've counted out how many candy corn you're going to put in each one of your molds.
Yeah, for the smaller molds we only put 1, but for the bigger ones we can put 2 in there because there's enough room.
And did you test fit those before?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so I guess we'll come back after you're done mixing up your resin.
Yep.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so now we're going to add our flower petals for the nice effect.
Are you worried that the flower petals will react with the resin?
Not at all, because I don't think that there's anything in the flower petals that would react to resin, like chemical-wise.
Okay, so these aren't real flower petals,
They are dried.
Okay. So you just look like you give it a little mixy on your cuppy.
Yes,
okay.
So that's all in there.
All incorporated?
Yep.
Okay. Looks pretty good. I like the way this is turning out.
Yeah. So, I'm going to put a little bit on the face of the molds just so it's able to be covered, so that there's a little bit of resin on there, just in case.
Just are you just covering the numbers?
Yeah, just so it's enough, just so we make sure that we have enough.
Enough so it covers it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't want too much on there, but you can never have too little.
All right. Oh man, that's super fast.
Yes.
Wow, you're quick at this.
Once you get a system down, it's really easy.
Oh, good. Why are you only putting your molds only half full?
The reason I'm doing it is because the bubbles that are in there can pop before we put the candy corn in.
Oh, because the bead has a hole in it, so you're trying to release the air out of the bead?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look at you, you're so fast again.
Yes.
Oh, I see you did your mold too.
Yeah.
So what's coming up? You have your event coming up, your boxes for your dice boxes and your mystery dice auction. Not auction, but blind box event, huh?
On the day of filming this, the day before, we actually stain them so that they're ready to be done.
Ah, that's why you were outside staining.
Yes.
It looks like you're putting the beads in now.
Yeah.
So it looks like you only do one on certain ones. Oh, I see. You can only fit one in the D4.
Yeah, because it's not a very big mold, surprisingly.
Okay.
I was originally going to put the resin in after I put each one in, but I decided that's not a good idea.
Okay.
Because then we can get them all done.
And I saw that you set them at angles so they fit better.
Yeah. We put them, like, each in a different way. Like, the tip facing one way and then the other one facing the opposite way.
Okay. Okay. That looks, I mean, so basically the dice skills are all the same, right? You're just adding different inclusions to it?
Yeah.
What are some other Halloween inclusions that you have coming up for this month?
I think we're going to have a witch's hat soon, and I was trying to do some vampire teeth.
I heard there's some fangs coming.
And I think it's going to be pumpkins, too.
Pumpkins? I know you have a Christmas one coming, too.
Yes.
But I can't wait for your blind boxes. They're stained, and they're looking really pretty.
I can't wait to get them out, too.
So no one's going to know what dice they're going to get?
No.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell what's going to happen.
I can't either.
Look how fast you are pouring this stuff. Oh, I see lots of bubbles coming out. No, that's the air that's in the bead itself, right? Coming through the middle? Okay. So I didn't understand what you were doing the first time. You're actually squeezing it to get some of the air out, you said.
Yeah, squeezing it so that the bubbles will either pop while they're down there or they'll come up to the surface and we can pop them with the lighter.
Okay. I didn't even know that. That's why I was wondering what you were doing. Oh, look, you're so fast again.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long to squeeze them.
So here you go with the same lighter thing.
Yep.
I've noticed there was a lot more bubbles that came to the top once you squeezed and did your beads. So now, what are you doing?
I am dabbing a little bit more resin because it came off a teeny bit.
Oh, just topping it off?
Yeah, just to make sure, because we still have excess, like a lot of excess.
Yeah.
We don't have a place to put it.
You really need to show people how you make your molds, so because I don't see you really get any bad dice coming out.
Yeah, molds are pretty easy to make, but it just takes a little bit of time.
And we don't use smooth-on, do we? We use a certain type of silicone that's a secret.
I don't remember what type of silicone we use.
I do, because I have to get it.
Time for the reveal. So this is how they turned out. Amazing.
Holy poopola.
I am having trouble getting them out, as always. Okay, I give up.
Just pour them out.
Yeah.
Look at that color.
It's a little bit hard to tell because of my hand there.
Oh my lord, they turned out so good.
Yeah.
This is why you didn't let me see them until today.
Correct.
Ah.
Because they look too good for your eyes to handle.
Oh my lord. You gotta stop it with that.
Yeah.
The D4 looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Now I noticed you only put one in certain ones, and I can definitely tell that it didn't take away from the dice.
Yeah.
So it looked really good with just having just one in there. And the little glitter.
I noticed that it actually does look a little bit like Petri dice, like where it has a solid color on the bottom bit.
Yeah.
And then the tendrils will be coming up from the bottom.
Yeah.
So, upcoming, here's a time lapse of what they look like. Some close-ups, and you get to see them up close.